or somebody's loud talking. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick a spot and put some lidocaine in the area to numb it locally. Sweet. And then put a little mark so I can find it later. So there's my spot, and I'm going to put lidocaine in this kind of spot right here. Microchip ID Solutions. These are the chips that are the smallest chips on the market right now. They're made in Belgium. They're a third size smaller than the typical microchips that are used in dog and cat and bird. So up until now we haven't really had any options of smaller microchips, so we're really excited about these. The reason we microchip birds is, number one, if you lose a bird, because they do fly, and if it gets away, the idea would be that if it went to a shelter or a veterinarian, they would scan the bird for a chip. Obviously, it's not as common for birds to be microchipped as it is a dog or a cat, but we certainly try to scan all birds, all animals that we see that have been found outside. And it's just a way of identifying them. And if you want to travel abroad, most European or international countries have some kind of requirement such as an ID chip, so it's important for that. Yeah, certainly if a bird doesn't have a leg band, whether it's been removed or they just never have one, it's really important to make sure they have some kind of identification if they're yours. Obviously, in case of theft as well, if someone steals a bird, it's the only way we're going to be able to prove that's my bird that has a microchip. And which one? The middle? This is a new scanner I just got. This is in here. I don't think you can actually see. Santina's looking at me funny. Alright, let's see how we do. There's spot. Just a little alcohol so we can see it better. I know it's cold. See, there's hardly any blood. That's all there is. Tiny little hole. And this is so small, sometimes with the larger chips, we would use a little tissue glue to close it, but this is just going to close and not be a problem. So let's scanner, make sure we're in.
And what's the anesthetic difference between using this and a regular chip?
The difference is size more than anything. This is, like I said, a third smaller than the regular chips.
Oh, didn't you have to anesthetize for the original ones?
Yeah, because they're so large, I wouldn't feel comfortable jamming a huge needle 2/3 bigger than this into a bird's chest muscle. I think it's too painful for them, and if they move, you could risk hemorrhage and bruising. This obviously went really smoothly, and she didn't seem to have any kind of discomfort or pain with it, so I'm really, really happy with it. I just started using these recently, and haven't had any trouble with it. And it's free registration, lifetime, which is also unique to this microchip. So.